There are a number of issues facing cities. It depends on how you look at it. Some of the major issues facing cities around the world are safety and security, traffic, transportation, sustainability, climate change, water. And then you take a look at the constituents in a city, not only the city government, but also you look at the campuses, universities, how are students experiencing their life, or you look at travelers at airport, how is that being efficient, or you take a look at different types of retail environments, how efficient it is. So all of these form a city. So if you look at it across the board, there are issues related to quality of life and economic sustainability in broad categories. Hitachi is in a number of markets for many, many years, over 100 years of building operational technology. They build bullet trains to healthcare systems, to elevators and escalators, to construction equipment, and certainly IT. It's sort of unique that it has that combination of IT expertise as well as operational technology or the physical enterprise, which are used in industries and cities and urban areas in a big, big way. Now what Hitachi is doing is bringing this expertise to bear in making them smarter. Smart factories, smart cities, smart transportation. And so in many ways, what we're doing is, I come from Hitachi Insight Group, which is developing a platform that cuts across these industries so that we have a common platform to drive smarts. When I say smarts, we're basically collecting data from sensors and Internet of Things. We're then analyzing that data through intelligent machine learning technology, and then ultimately helping users like city managers or head of police department or transportation heads to be able to understand what's going on and generate insights so they make better decisions. So Hitachi is offering an end-to-end platform across multiple marketplaces, if I may, including cities, to be able to help them make better decisions with data. We have a number of results. I'll give you a couple of, or 3 or 4 different examples. One is Curtin University. They are implementing IoT in a big way in their campus. They have over 60,000 students. It's a very large campus in Australia, and they have over 4,000 staff members. They want to improve the quality of student life experience in a campus. They're using technology to do that. Whether they're in a classroom or whether they're outside a classroom, how well everything is running can be measured with technology and improved. Very simple thing like how far do I have to walk between class to get a cup of coffee, or where do I park my bike, all the way to whether there is fraud in the system where cameras are watching, in terms of instead of staff watching it. All these technologies can be brought to bear. So one, it's a rich experience for the student, and the university builds a credible program to serve the community in a better way. So that's one example. Another one is many cities in US and even the Caribbean and UK have implemented our public safety solution, where you have a lot of CCTV cameras, and that's traditional, but they're all siloed. Private malls, retail malls, public systems have cameras, but nothing is integrated with a whole bunch of other things like gunshot sensors or license plate readers or 911 data. Our technology brings all that CCTV, all the different sensor data together in a single pane of glass, and on a map-based visualization software, you're able to see what's going on at any given time in real time. And so it's that integration of data and generating insight for better situational awareness, like in Washington, D.C., in Austin Police Department, Moreno Valley in California, a number of such places. We have over 80 deployments of that. Another great example is the New York waterways. They've had to respond to disasters. Hurricane Sandy happened, 911 happened, when Manhattan is essentially shut down for car traffic or any other traffic. So the ferry system, they have over, many ferry boats, become the only way to take people from one point to another. By integrating the system into the ferry system, they can respond to emergencies in a very efficient way. those are some examples of what we have done to date in safety, quality of life, rich experience to travelers and students, as well as in transportation technology. Well, that's a tough one. There's so much advancement in technology that's going on. One of the ways to look at it is cities will go through a maturity model. In the very basic area to optimize, they'll optimize data and they want to see what's going on. Just tell me what happened. Then they want the technology to go to the next step. In the next 2 to 3 years, there'll be a lot of analytics technology that gives them a much more descriptive detail of what happened through analysis and even predict what might happen. Is there going to be a crime? Because I can look at 10 years of analysis and say there will be crime at this time of day in this location because in the past 10 years it has. So that's the level. Ultimately, in 5 to 10 years, we believe cities are going to be this learning ecosystem. Imagine applying machine learning and artificial intelligence, where cities look at data, technology will look at data, and automatically learn at where people are going, what is happening, and actually make automated autonomous improvements. Think like an autonomous car, an autonomous city that's serving its public in a more efficient way because it's thinking, not just reacting. And that's the world, I call it the learning city. That's what's going to happen in the future.